Good morning.
We are in front of quite important, in my opinion, few weeks of consultations towards what we hope potentially reviving or giving a chance to reviving a credible political process in Syria. Let me now be clear what we mean by that. Well, our goal is consistent with 2254. Some people think we have forgotten. No, it's there. And the Sochi final statement is to facilitate the establishment of an inclusive, Syrian-led, Syrian-owned constitutional committee. As you know, 2254 includes many other issues, but we have reached a point, due to many circumstances and realpolitik, that the Constitution Committee can be and should be now the entry point for what we call a credible political process. My senior colleagues have been, just in the last few weeks and days, actually currently even, in Turkey, Iran and Russia to ensure the necessary preparations for our next meeting on the Constitutional Committee with the Sochi guarantors. This is why we have invited on the 10th and 11th September senior officials from Russia, Turkey and Iran to meet with me here in Geneva. This builds on earlier consultations in Geneva in June and in Sochi, but on the Geneva format because they were chaired by myself, late July. I cannot, and I will not at this stage, forecast today how far we will be progressing on 10 and 11 September. But I can state the following. It is going to be quite an important moment of truth. On the 14th of September, which means very few days afterwards, I've invited the representative and special envoys of the so-called small group here to Geneva. USA, France, Saudi Arabia, Jordan, Germany, UK, Egypt. Not in alphabetical order, neither in importance order, just as they came to my mind now. To brief them and discuss the issue that we will be discussing, a Constitution Committee, as it went on the 10th and 11th. I did the same in June, as you remember, in Geneva. I'm also engaging the European Union, which is very keen in supporting our efforts, and the Arab League on the political process. On 20th of September, so you have to look at that date, and I'm looking at that date very much, there will be a Security Council meeting, and that is just around, as you know, the general debate at the General Assembly. It will be, I guess, most likely open, and it will, that's up to them to decide, and chaired by the United States of America. On that occasion, I do plan to bring the latest information and take stock of where we are. So this is basically the roadmap we are having in front of us regarding how to revitalize, before the 20th of September, the Constitutional Committee road, which is, at the moment, the best road we can see in front of us for establishing some movement on the political process. We are determined to maintain the dates of the 10th and 11th and of the 14th, because we believe that whatever, and we hope, and we will talk about it this afternoon, nothing will be dramatically happening regarding Idlib. That's our hope and wish. We still believe that the political process should not be hostage of anything. Otherwise, there will always be a reason or an excuse used by anyone to postpone everything